Tuesday morning. The sun's not shining. It's probably going to rain. Then it's going to freeze. We won't have ice or snow. But it won't be a day, that's real great. Thinking today about a man. One time there was a man on the earth, and he saw a lot of animals. Matter of fact, I guess this man saw most of the animals, if not all of the animals. Now, there may be more animals today than there were then, I'm not sure. Not here to debate the fact of animals. But there was only one man. And he had been, made from dust. But the man was alive. And the man had abilities. And his abilities were just given to him. And they were given to him by God. And this man, as big and wonderful as he was not bigger or more wonderful than God. And God was, kind of looking over the situation. And God saw that the man needed something. And in order for things to go the way God wanted them to go, he put the man to sleep. And he fashioned or formed for him what Adam called a woman. And when Adam saw the woman, he said, "This is now blood of my blood, bone of my bone," or something like that. Flesh of my flesh. And Eve was his wife, and they had children. And their children were not affected by certain things. Matter of fact, they couldn't be affected by it because Adam and his wife had relations. That means they got together, as husband and wife. And she had offspring. And she had already been told by God before she ever had a child that there would be pain involved, when she had a baby. But God assured her that she would have a desire for her husband, Adam. There was one in the garden that got cursed. And he got really cursed good by God. And that was the devil, Satan, the crafty one, who had, deceived Eve, who gave to Adam to eat. And the things just happen, folks. The things just happen. But anyway, the man and the woman had children, but she didn't have them without the help of a man, the only man that was on the earth. Adam was the only man on the earth. Eve had children, And Adam was the father of every child that she bore or brought forth. Adam fathered many children, and he lived over 900 years. The first man that died was a son of Adam. He was a righteous man. He was a good man. And he did not have a wife, but he had a brother named Cain, and Cain killed him, struck him, and made him bleed. But his blood was crying out from the ground, and God heard it. And God came and spoke to Cain and told him how it would go for him, since he had killed his brother. Well, some generations, or after several families have been born, there was a man named Enoch. There had been a man named Enoch before this man was named Enoch. And this second man that I believe is named Enoch walked with God, and God took him. But before he was taken, Enoch had a wife and had children. And every man that has lived on the earth has had a name given to them. And it's still that way today. Children are named. There was a child born a little over 2,000 years ago. He didn't have a man for his father, but he did have a mother, and he had blood, and there was nothing wrong with his blood. He lived and he died and he shed his blood. His blood was shed on a cross between two thieves. Yep. And his blood speaks today. This blood has done what it could do. And now the rest is up to you and me. If you want to find out what the gospel of the kingdom and something about it is, I suggest you read Acts chapter 17. Acts chapter 17 will give you the information that you need concerning God and his offspring. For we are the offspring of God. Yes, we are. And being the offspring of God,